Antonio, you got a certificate here for your participation, your performance this year. For the last 3 seasons, Antonio has been playing with me. Every year, performance levels just growing and growing. But one thing I can say about Antonio, no matter what type of scenarios we throw at him, we always keep it positive. Like, Antonio, if you do this, they're going to break. Don't worry about that, coach. I'll catch up to him. It's always positive, no matter what it was. Whatever scenarios we threw at him, he's still positive. And I definitely enjoyed coaching Antonio for the last 3 seasons. I hope we continue growing as a, Lee Francona family. But other than that, Antonio, great job this year.
All the certificates say the same thing. Yeah. Nelson, please read what it says. The only difference is everyone's name. That's all.
What certificate says, we're thankful for the phenomenal year, your participation, and of course, we're champions this year. 9-0, and our names at the bottom.
9-0, that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Undefeated.
Great.
Also, I want to add 254 points in Fairfax County. Only people that's ever done that is higher weight classes, 155 and 130.
What? Woohoo! Yeah. Dude, for the first couple weeks, we
were number 1 in the county.
The whole Fairfax County in offensive points and defensive points.
Nobody's beat our defensive points either.
Nobody else. Yup. You guys should be proud of yourselves, guys.
Defense!
All
right, Nelson, let's keep going.
The next award is for Mr. Ryan Lear.
You trying to get by? You in the way? Get out the way!
Yeah, you got it. Mr. Lear, how you doing today, sir? One thing I can say about Lear, I watched Lear play maybe 2-3 games last year, and I seen the love he had for the game. This year, man, he showed up every week, every practice he showed up. At times, it was Lear the only one on the field doing the warm-ups correctly. And
all the time.
And I can recall all the times Coach C said, "Look at Lear, guys. Look how he's doing it. He's always giving it his all." And we're very thankful for that, man. He came over here and gave us 110%. He showed us the love, even though you was hard on yourself at times when you messed up. It's all good. You showed us the love you had for the game. You did a great job this year, man. I'm proud of you.
What did I think about that?
Describe them first, then say Brian.
All right, the next award goes to my ace, my little ace, heart of a lion, man. This kid, man, that played with me last year. There's so many things I can say about this guy. You guys gonna find out once I say the name. But this kid always showed me that no matter what I put in front of him, no matter how hard one of the other coaches was on him, he always was willing to take up any opportunity, anything I gave to him. He always showed off. He always had a high hand, and there was at times he'll come up to me, he's like, "Coach, you gotta feed me the rock. You gotta feed me the rock." But I'm like, "We gotta do what we gotta do to win the game." But this kid is Amari. Regardless of what was put in front of Amari or what the case was, Coach Cass's pops, all the coaches are hard on their kids, but Amari still focused, man. No matter how hard it was or what we put in front of him, Amari made sure he made it happen. Just keep up the great work, baby boy. I'm proud of you, man.
Hey, Antonio, Ryan, Amari, we need you at the back of the room for a minute, all right? Sign something.
For precision. He never asked me, oh, Coach, I want to do this, that, or the third. Wherever I told him he was going, he's like, Coach, I'm going to be the best guy for you. Pay attention, man. Great sportsman. Sportsmanship was always there, always helping his teammates up. He was always there, you know, to give the next man a hands up. In fact, this year he had a big project where every play he had to instruct DeAndre on what they had to do. But that's a big deal. Not saying it wasn't his fault. He was short on play bands, which was my fault. But Scott did a great year this year, man, making sure his teammates.
Good job, Scott.
But Scott, man, like I said, Scott never asked me, Coach, I want to play this, that. Wherever I put Scott at, the last 2 seasons, he was like, Coach, I got you. Whoever's in front of me, I got you, Coach, I got you. And I threw a lot of weight on him this year because he was missing a couple play bands. But he had to let, you know, at times DeAndre know what play it was, or whoever was next to him, he was making sure they was doing their job. And apparently he did a great job because we had some great blocking this season. Well, championship game was the best blocker. Nobody was really getting in the backfield. But other than that, keep up the good work, buddy.
Good job, Scott.
You want that?
All right, Coach.
Next award is for
Just in the name.
Wyatt. I got this, y'all. He was Mr. Right. He was real respectful, probably the most respectful kid on the team. Nothing against nobody else. He was always yes sir, no sir. But he was always right. Regardless of what we told him to do, yes sir. But he still did whatever he wanted to do because he thought he was right. That's Jalen.
Good job, Jalen.
Good job, baby. Please go in the back and sign it.
Wyatt. Next award is a new kid I never seen him play this year. He never played for me before. A lot of kids played, or I've seen them play before. So I didn't really know much about him. He had trouble, not trouble, but we wasn't sure where to put him at. But wherever we put him at, he surprised us that he played every position we ever put him at. Offense, defense, wherever. And that's Brandon.
Good job, Brandon.
This one's for, this one was interesting because I don't think he really liked football at the beginning of the season. He didn't want to play football, but he wasn't sure if he wanted to play football. But every time I gave him a position, he would tell me, watch it on YouTube. So yeah, I know how to do that, watch it on YouTube. So I gave him players to watch on YouTube for whatever position I moved him in. And he would watch and give me feedback and let me know how it went. But I call him Mr. YouTube, and that's Xavier Rush.
Go Rush.
Good job, Rush.
This thing's nice.
Seen before, and first time I saw him was stuck out in my mind is he was head and shoulders, literally, above all the other kids. It's Elijah.
All right.
He's an easy kid to coach, and he has something that you can't teach to anybody else. I don't care how good a coach you are, you can't teach somebody to be tall. What you can do is teach him how to use it. See over everybody else, survey the field, and get that advantage.
There you go.
And he does that. This next player, when I met him I was informed that he had never played organized tackle football. He played flag football, but not tackle. It's Preston.
All right.
Good job, Preston.
He showed a desire to learn the game. You taught him something, he remembered it. And a lot of coaches would say they see improvement week to week. With Preston, you saw improvement literally every practice. He would learn something at one practice, learn something else next, and just his progression through the year makes me think that he can go as far as he desires to go, because he will learn as he goes for that next step in his football career. I'm sure he'll succeed. Nelson Sanchez Jr. What can be said about him? Nelson, if I could describe him with one word, it would be passionate. He gets on that field and he has two speeds, fast and crazy. He lays it out there. He will give you everything he has. And when he's on defense, I love it because he scares the other team.
How y'all feel? Oh yeah. Who are we?
Wolverines!
All right. I have. Look at me. In all sincerity, I have to admit to you guys, before our very first scrimmage against Vienna, I didn't think we were very good.
What?
I said to Coach Cat, I said, because you guys had a terrible practice that Friday.
We did.
We really did.
Yeah.
And I thought we were going to go to Vienna and get our butts kicked. And you guys came focused.
You're joking.
I was that day. That day I was. You guys came focused and prepared. And now we're 9-0 and we're champions. You guys need to give yourselves a hand. More importantly, you need to thank your parents for all their support and all their effort. All right, here we go.
Focus!
Here we go. This young man has done a very good job, but boy, he likes to fight with his cousin every single day in practice. But you came ready to play. Pink socks, no socks, purple socks. You came ready to play. My man DeAndre, great job. All right. Next one. Eyeballs. Let's finish up strong, guys. This one's simple. He is the smallest one on the team.
Bieber!
His first year playing, he played with the big boys, and he did a nice job, Bieber. All right? Justin.
I'm a Beaver believer.
Beaver. Here we go. Focus, eyeballs. All right. This young man was the anchor of our offensive line. We couldn't start the game. We couldn't play the game without Mr. Suave, Oscar Mendoza. Great job, Oscar. All right. Last one for me. This one's simple. He got yelled at his father an awful lot.
I don't know what that is.
Very good football player, great blocker, great runner, great leader, Corey Miller. Here you go. All right. Good job. Tell you, baby.
I got describe the person.
Describe the person.
Bravo. Okay.
Is he the fastest on the team? Right.
Who? I don't know.
We're gonna say fastest on the team already.
This guy. When his dad first came to get his equipment, he probably was the first one to come get his equipment out of the 155, 130. And I said, you know what? These two coaches keep worrying about when this guy's going to show up. Always wore a green shirt all season last year. Then he started wearing this green shirt again this year because I said something. You can count on being late, but you can count on him doing what he's supposed to do. This is my man, Omar.
Omar!
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 You said that.
Good job, baby. This guy.
This guy.
This guy. This is my man. This guy here, you can put him anywhere. Anywhere on the field. I guarantee he was going to. You just tell him go find a spot, and he'll know what spot to fill. Nope, you're wrong. Quiet. You tell him to go on the field, whether it's offense or defense. You tell him to go fill a spot, and I guarantee he'll look at the field and say, "This is where I belong." What I call him is Mr. Go Up and Get It. He was quarterback last year. We thought he was going to be the quarterback this year, but he wanted to be the receiver. Mr. Go Up and Get It himself.
I'm sorry.
Mario. All right. What, Mr. Go Up and Get It? That's him.
That's him. B-Bird.
Oh my God.
Here we go.
Last but not least, and I think he was last year, Mr. Sweet Feet himself, Xavier Southall. This guy was my running back last year. Did the same thing he did last year that he did this year. Everybody in the stands knew once he touched the ball, you can forget about it.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
I got one more. I got one more. Pretty pink bag. This lady kept asking me if I had a W-2 for her. Because I know I got on her nerves. I asked her to do so much out of the way stuff. It made no sense. But she's probably one of the best team moms that I've had in all of my coaching. Miss Nikki, this is for you. I need you to open it. And I need to tell you a secret about it. When you get it.
You got ready to get caught in the NFL.
So this gift was, I got the idea from my girlfriend Corey's mom, but the way I went about it is, what it is, she'll show it to you, is a Pandora bracelet. One is a football, and her daughter cheer for us as well. So it's a football and a cheer bracelet, cheer charm as well.
Somebody hurts you, I will kill myself. Ready?
Eyeball. Guys, keep it mad, keep it mad. She wants to speak. Okay.
I wanted to say something.
Hey, everybody needs you to sit down, leave the plastic and trophies alone. If you need me to write in Sharpie like on the commercial, I will. No big
I
deal.
just wanted to say to the coaching staff, when my son first started playing football, he played for totally differently, and I am a coach's nightmare about my son. This is probably the best coaching staff this is definitely the best coaching staff.
Here.
Every day from you guys, I'm happy that you guys are a part of my son's life, and hopefully this will not be the last year. I know he's moving up, but I know he can depend on you all later on in life. I really appreciate everything you've done for this day.
What she said.
Real quick, I need everybody to stay still. Miss Nikki wants to speak as well, so give her the respect that you just gave us. Everybody chill out. You know what I said, right?
Yes,
She's in the back eye.
This is our first year playing football. My son has played flag football before, but we've never played tackle. So I signed him up for the summer and said, let's see how this works out. As long as he doesn't get hurt, we're okay. We may roll into the season. Well, Coach Miller so kindly encouraged me. Basically, he told me he was going to play tackle football, and he was going to be okay, and he was going to get hurt, but he would keep coming back. True enough, all that happened, and he kept coming back. I saw how the coaches treated the players during the summer, and I said the discipline, the focus, the love, everything is here that these players need to do what they need to do to be great sportsmen and to be great kids, great men growing up. So with that, the parents want to thank all of the coaches for all of the hard work, all of the late nights, all of the emails to get us to the championship. So on behalf of the players, the families, the parents, we want to present each coach with their own football signed by each player of the team as a way of saying thank you, job well done, and let's do it again next year.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, keep in mind, when all 17 of you guys go to the NFL, you got proof. You guys gotta keep in mind though. This is just the beginning.
I'm gonna be the first one.
Just the beginning for you guys. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna play football for the rest of your lives. But try to remember one thing from each coach.
Who you learned it from?
Who you learned it from, whatever the case is. Guys, eyeball. Look, I've been coached by so many coaches, man, but try to keep something in mind that one coach told me. Because as you get older, you're going to realize how true it was, or how beneficial that one little quote was for you as you get older. Keep in mind, you guys are going to play football what? Maybe 20, 30 years down the line from now, you guys, me, Coach Miller, Coach C, and Cap, we're going to be sitting on the couch somewhere looking at the TV. I'm like, man, you remember this guy was 8 years old running from sideline to sideline? But look, you got to stay focused. Stay focused. You got to remember, if it wasn't for your parents to sign you up and bring you to practice every day, a lot of you guys wouldn't be playing. So you got to remember, it starts at home. If you don't behave, if you don't do what needs to be done from you at home, at school, you won't play football. It's a privilege, guys. It's a privilege to play football. A lot of you guys started at 5, 4, 6 years old. So by the time you get 13, 14 years old, you guys are going to be bona fide football players. Just keep that in mind. That it doesn't end here. We're going to take some losses. It's going to hurt our feelings. We're going to take wins that we're going to be happy about. But you just got to keep moving forward, fellas. It's all a life lesson. All right?
We gotta come back next year and defend our championship.
First thing y'all need to take away from your coach is how to live.
Just wanted to thank you for all your hard work. You did a lot for us. So the kids have all signed. It's a picture with their championship trophy, and this is for you and for each of the. We just want to say thank you. It's a hard job, and it's usually a thankless job. But I have been a team operator.
One thing I can say is I thank all the parents, because if I got it wrong, you guys let me know. You made sure you sent it back if you didn't get the right information. So I just thank all of you for being supportive and cooperative throughout the season.